Hi, Kathy here with Kathy's Cute Creations.
And I'm the sidekick.
And this is my granddaughter.
Megan from Blue Sky.
And we've come to talk to you about a few things that I'm going to be doing in the coming year. I did an update, but I'm updating the update, I guess. That's how you say it. And then we're going to talk about little things. I got a few things here on my list I want to go through with you.
Ooh.
So first off, like everybody else, I've been making masks. So I have some masks here. I will show you the masks. I'm going to show you some of the things, for example. So I take a can of soup, which is just your regular size soup, and I put these they're ponytail ties. They're by Goody. They're different multicolors, plus I had some black ones. To stretch them out so they're not so tight on your ear when you get it, that's why I put it around the soup can. And then I take it off after a few days.
Otherwise your ear's going to go whoop.
Exactly. So this is just a couple of the ones that I've made. This is
Yay.
so. And then, would you hand me the wire, please? The wire now.
Oh,
that?
I didn't see that one.
Okay, so if you're wondering what type of wire I use, this is what it is. It comes on a spool. Let me straighten it out a little bit here. It's 22 gauge. And it's got a plastic coating on it. I just got it online.
There you go.
It's really flexible. And then for the earpieces, along with that, I have this elastic, which is soft on the outside.
Keep talking.
And then it's got elastic on the inside of it. So I cut a strip off, usually about 7 inches, and then I tie it off the end. So it stretches quite a bit. Now, I have also went ahead and made the ties for the one that you either wrap around the back of your head, or, I mean, you can use the tie 3 different ways right now that I'm aware of. I've made them so that they're short and they go through like this would, except instead of having the elastic in them, they're just plain old ties, so you just tie them on the back of behind your ear. So you can put the knot anywhere. You can put it down here at the bottom, middle, the top. It doesn't make any difference. You can even put it right here in the front of your ear, so you've only got just your fabric on your ear. I don't have one with me, and here are, let's go ahead and we'll show some of these masks here. I've got them in bags, and a lot of the fabric, this was in my stash, so I have used up the stash. For example, this is Kitty's, and I don't have any more of that fabric. I'm out of it. This is a really nice, let me get up closer. I don't have any more of that either. All of these are practically to the tail end of my stash. Let me see here. I do have a few more of that. I'm at the tail end for this here. It's little hearts with the little paws. And these are your normal size. Now, I did not cut these with the AccuQuilt. This is before I got the AccuQuilt Go. And I've got this. So I'm down to my last few of those. I don't have any more of that fabric. And if you notice, you may have known where I got that fabric from. It was for the fat quarters when I made the leaves. I have a couple of these. I have some of this here. This looks like your coffee sat on your coffee table and got stained. I already cut out all that I had of this, and that's already been bought up. I have a lot of people that bought from work. And then this is one of the Harry Potter. This is the Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Oh, Gryffindor. I'm sorry. I guess you can tell I'm not a Harry Potter fan. This is one of my blacks. It looks like little bricks on there. And then this is just a plain black one, which I just got my black fabric back in. I was totally out. This is the coffee, and my daughter's going to want a few of those. And then this is just the one that I have. Now, I don't have a lot of this fabric because these were just like my stash, or I made them up out of fat quarters and I've already used them up. So I covered all this. So now let me tell you something. about, I'm just going to throw it in here. So last night, now today is Sunday.
I'm just talking to this morning around 1:30.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, so yesterday we weeded the yard and pulled weeds. So we did that at the end of the day. So we didn't have time to mow or anything, but we did have the door open because we were taking our weed eater out of the basement. I don't have it set in my garage or anything. Anyway, so I was exhausted from everything I had done yesterday. I did videos. I did a whole bunch of cutting because I'm helping my sister with an order for masks, and she's out of state, so I cut all the masks out of the AccuQuick Go cutter. So I was tired, and I laid down, and I thought I was laying down for the night. It was probably about, what, 8?
8:30.
About 8:30, going on
You went
9
to bed
o'clock.
early.
So I figured I was going for the night, right? So I laid down, I went to sleep, and I woke up about probably midnight. About midnight? You think it was midnight? They're about somewhere. So I got up, and as I'm walking by my granddaughter, she said,
There's a hornet in the house.
which I thought was kind of odd, and I'm thinking, I said, what did you say? And she goes,
There's a hornet in the house.
and then she said that it had gone to the corner.
Like the size of my thumb.
Yeah, she
Or a
said
little
this-
bit bigger.
So of course, we're all worried about the killer hornet. And
My
I
thumb
said,
is about 2.5 inches. It's
Now-
about right.
and so far, other than flies and gnats, I haven't seen wasps or anything outside. Now, I am aware of this hornet because the killer hornet was actually in our neighborhood, and somebody's son killed it. They went ahead and they reported it and everything, so now everybody's concerned about it. So I said, well, have you heard it or whatever? Because we don't have there were no lights on in the house. So
We have the Christmas lights on the banister still.
right, we have them on the
And
banister.
I saw it over there. Well, I thought it was a fly in the lampshade, so I tapped the lampshade. And
Okay, so then I thought it was
no.
a horsefly is what I thought. So I went
wish.
ahead, I sat down, I started working on a video that I'd done yesterday. I'd never heard it or anything. And then a little bit later, what happened? It flew over there by you, didn't it? Because when
I
she
got up.
I said,
I'm not staying near that
Okay,
thing.
so-
It needs to social distance itself. 6 feet away from me, man.
so what I said was, well, if it's like a fly, we'll turn a light on, it'll go over there, and then we can find out what it is. So all of a sudden, she heard the wings of it, and it flew over there by the curtain next to her.
I
So-
got up. I was done. I took the little dog and went, I'm over here. Not gonna catch
So
me here.
anyway, I had to
thing
put my
is-
glasses on because it was too far away to see, and I'm trying to get as close as I can to it, trying to see what it is to make it out. Put the camera on it and like brought it up closer and everything. Still can't figure
On
out
the
what it
phone.
was.
She was like,
Then, so I knew that it was big, and when it was crawling along the top of the curtain rod, I was looking for a stinger of some sort and trying to figure out the color. But I don't have enough lighting in the living room. So anyway, finally I started climbing down the curtain, okay? So I went over there. Now, I don't know what these hornets are like. I mean, I've never inquired any hornets at all, so I don't know what they're like.
Regular.
The wasp, they come at you,
Regular
and
or the murder hornets one?
it's just a regular hornet.
No, you said you...
I've never encountered a hornet, period. I've encountered wasps, yellow jackets, yeah, all of those. So I know that if you get too close to them, they fly off or they buzz at you or whatever, okay? So
Aggressively
I carried a flip-flop around because I had nothing to kill it with. I did not want to chance a fly swatter because, they're so darn flimsy, and if you don't
I
get
had
it the
this
first
one like
time,
this.
a wasp will come after you. Anyway, so I got my flip-flop in my hand. I walk over there, and it's coming down the curtain. The next thing I know, it drops down onto the cat climber. And so I go over there to look, and I'm looking. I can't find the darn thing. But then all of a sudden, I hear it go up into the lamp. So it sounded just like a big old fly, but I knew by that point that it wasn't. Now, I couldn't distinguish a color on it because it looked like it was brown. Had great big huge wings.
It was not brown.
I'm talking about the back of it looked brown. Anyway, so let me tell you what happened.
To you.
So I said, let's shut all the lights off. As soon as it gets away from that light, shut them off. I'll go turn the light on the porch, and I'll open up the door, and it'll fly out. I go and I do that. Then I decided to put the light on right there in the doorway before you go outside because it's brighter. And then I was going to turn the Christmas tree lights off on the steps. So I go over there, I flip the lights off, and as soon as I flip the lights off, I hear like it hit the wall or something because there's nothing over there. Just the wings hit the wall.
You're talking about by the Christmas lights?
Right. So now I want to get away from that area. Now that's the steps, right? So it's not that big of an area between the chair and the stairs.
I thought it went up. It went up a little bit, so I thought it kept going up.
So she thought it went upstairs, and I thought, that's fine. It'll come back down to the lights, because there was no light upstairs.
Keyword, thought.
Well, anyway. So I come back from the doorway, which is where the electrical outlet is to unplug the lights. I stepped on something.
Well,
I thought...
No. When you reached down, I heard it. And I said, Grandma, it's over there. Get away.
Okay, so then I like hopped away from that area.
Skipped like a little schoolgirl.
Okay, I skipped. Anyway, Dewey has been chewing on his bed. Or, well, not chewing on it. Excuse me. He's been digging on it. And it's got like a little foam rubber inside of it.
No, it's like fuzzy woolly stuff.
Why don't you tell the story? Anyway, I thought I stepped on some of that because it's all over whenever he starts doing that. And he'd been in his box a couple times a day.
Yeah.
So we're being real quiet, and we're listening, and we don't hear nothing. And so I thought, I think you said something about, well, don't open the door because now something will come to the light outside and it'll come in. So I went in, I shut the front door.
Well, I said don't open it until you know he's right there.
Okay.
Because you could let anything else in.
So I look over there and I went, well, darn it, I need to pick up that thing off the floor. But before I pick that thing up, I want to see what it was I actually stepped on because I wasn't sure. We flipped the light on, and oh my God, I stepped on the hornet.
She didn't get stung.
Unbelievable. I didn't get stung at all.
She's the luckiest little schoolgirl I ever did know.
Stop. Anywho, so I got the fly swatter. She wants me to go ahead and smack it. Well, it was already upside down, so it was dead.
It could be a possum, playing possum. You never know.
Anyway, so I scooped it up with the fly swatter. It did not move. I walked right outside and dumped it over the rail. It's like, oh my gosh, that was like so much excitement.
We'll put a picture in after this.
You have a picture?
Yes, I have a picture.
Okay, we're going to be putting a picture in.
It's not a great quality picture.
I still could not find the stinger on it. So I don't know if it had already stung something outside or if it was sickly. Lord only knows. And when it even got in the house or how long it's been in the house. I mean, it hasn't been in there since yesterday because we would have heard the wings on it with the light and everything.
Not necessarily. If it was hiding while everybody was out.
I don't know.
In hibernation.
I don't know. But anyway, that was the excitement of yesterday. Now, we went to the grocery store.
Ah, yes. The lovely store which provides with us nutrition.
And of course, you know the shelves aren't all that full. But anywho, so I saw these, and I'm pretty sure y'all have already seen them. The Blue Diamond almonds, and they're bold with salt and vinegar. Well, salt and vinegar is her favorite chip.
I love salt and vinegar.
She doesn't like almonds, but I do. No. So I thought I would pick them up and try them. And I wasn't thinking at the time she didn't like almonds, and I'm thinking, well, if I don't like them, she'll like them.
And they smell like chips.
So anyway, I guess I should have picked up 2 cans, so she could have had her own can. So how do they taste? They're very, very salty. And very, very vinegary.
I love it.
I think they're more so than the chips.
I love it.
But the almonds kind of like level it out.
I'm not a fan of almonds, so really, I could suck on it and just give you the almond. But.
Jesus.
Almond?
No.
Oh, come on!
No, I don't want one. I do not want one. Okay, so that was the nuts.
Big cojones.
Let me talk to you about the AccuQuilt Go.
The what?
And the dyes. So first off, when I talked, I said that I was going to do 1 a month. Well, now that I'm getting into, I have started on a baby blanket, which you saw. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put up another one. So I'm probably going to do more than 1 a month because I want to keep going with this baby blanket. First, I was going to make it for the young girl out there who is pregnant and has not had her baby yet. And then I find out that someone else already had a baby. This is a grandma's baby. This is why I didn't know about it earlier. So I took that one that I started on and turned it in to that little baby's quilt. So you will see what I've done to it. And when I get the whole thing quilted, I'll be more than happy to show it to you. So in the meantime, now I'm back to square one. Don't know the sex of this baby yet. And so I've got some panels here that I think can go either way, boy or girl. And I'm going to show them to you. And then you can choose which one that you want to watch me do. And then What else? Oh, so I did get a new die, not the mask die, not what I'm talking about, but something else, which it's a limited edition. It was the camper, and we'll do something with that probably this summer.
That's what you were thinking when you bought it.
And I want to, that's it for the AccuQuilt Go. So now I want to also get that penguin quilt finished. So I'll be doing more, probably more than one a month on that also. And can you think of anything else? Oh, let's show the panels. Let's do that. Alrighty, so the first panel is, and I don't think they really have a name, but let me,
let it go.
Let me man the camera. So, hold on a second here.
So it looks like this. Nope, you don't need to do anything.
Okay.
And it's a bunch of fairy tales.
Okay.
Okay, so that one, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Now, the best one, which she doesn't want to save for last, because you know how she is.
Well, you want to put it down?
It's
We haven't
this
shown it
one.
yet.
This is the caterpillar one. Well, it's the hungry caterpillar. It's not just any caterpillar, okay? It's the elite.
The elite.
It is the king of learning. Can you see all of that?
Yeah, we can see it all.
Good, yay. My arm got tired.
Okay.
And then we have...
Hedgehog.
It's more girly, but she thinks it's for anybody.
I
but
think
like,
it's for a boy or a girl. It doesn't make any difference.
Yes, it does.
No, not really. I don't think. It's.
Yes, it does.
I
It
think
makes a
these.
difference. Oops. And I dropped it anyway.
I think those colors are more red on the flowers than pink. And then our last
those are
one.
pink.
Our last one. It's got a
The
lot of yellow
last
and
one
green
is
in it.
tiny.
Well, we're gonna make it bigger.
Live in harmony. No, that one I
That's
think
cute.
could go for anything.
It says, "I love you, meowing forever. What greater gift than the love of a cat? To err is human, to purr is feline. A true friend leaves paw prints on your heart." I thought that was cute.
Or, you know, they walk on you while you're sleeping. Cough, cough, Lainey.
Now, of course, this individual does not have any cats, but she does have dogs. So, I don't know if it likes cats. I
I
don't think
thought you
she's
were talking
gonna-
about me for a second. I was like, I've got cats.
I'm talking about the person who's going to get the
Yeah, I
big
got
bucket.
that now.
Okay, so that is
so
it.
that is
Let me
it.
wrap this up, and then we're going to show you the picture that she has saved of the hornet. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. And welcome all my new YouTube subscribers. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more.